I'm Rick with Center of Mass Holsters. We've got a new design out. It's called a pistol sheath. It's designed to be universal, ambidextrous, omnivorous, holds a bunch of different guns in each individual holster. We have 3 or 4 basic styles. The small, it's coming in yellow bags, the small revolvers in blue bags. We have green on the large. To give you an idea of the way these are built, we have the wide set belt loops. They're added in. We have a tensioner screw that is adjustable as well by fingers as well as removable. There's a rubber bushing inside each of these. That rubber bushing will compress as you tighten it down. It'll expand as you take them out. The large will hold over 100 different handguns, starting from a Glock 26 or an XDS and go up through the FN P45s. To give you an idea, we have an assemblage of stuff on the table here. We'll show you right now. Glock 19. Firm fit. We have a Walther PPS, firm fit. SIG, the SIG 220s, 229s, perfect. We're looking at an M&P compact. It fits. XDS, the small XD in the large holster. We have a baby Glock X26 27s. There again. Maybe you like to run the long slide Glocks. Comes through, it works. The M&P full size. If you have the long slide M&P, that will go in there as well. We have a Taurus. Taurus Millenniums, the Taurus Millennium Pros will all fit in that large. Over 100 handguns will go in that. As you can see, that will shape to the left or the right. This can be removed and turned around if you want to put it on the other side. Give you an idea on the interchange with the revolvers. We'll step over here to the revolvers. On the blue bag, this is going to fit all of the J-frame size. Most any 5-shot revolver on the market today will go in here. Again, you have the adjustment screw. They come with up to a 2-inch belt loop. The standard J-frame snaps in nicely. We have the little Rugers, 357s and 38s. They work as well, as you can see. You will want to tighten that down. And for the larger frames, such as the Colt Detective Special and this SP101, take that hardware clear out and that snaps in thusly. Very secure, again ambidextrous. Pretty good fit on that, on all the small revolvers. We go to the small pistol sheath. The small sheath, we have one put together here with all the add-ons. We're doing a pad that is breathable, Velcro, adjustable. Velcro is self-adhesive onto the back. The holster comes without it originally. You can add either spring clips, or we can add these leather and Kydex with snaps at the top to be inside the pant. As you can see, that will open up enough where you tuck your shirt in. To give you an idea what's going to fit in here, on the small pistol sheath, we have a Kel-Tec 9mm single stack. No problem. We have a car, 9mm and 40s. The 9 and 40 cars will also fit. What's really cool about that is if we really crank this down tight, we can take a double stack STI 1911, drops right down in there. You go to a single stack 1911, drops right in there. With the 1911s, actually the bigger guns, you may want to take the rubber bushing out and tighten that down just as far as you can to get a good crisp fit. To put these on, if you end up buying the straps or the clips, they will have the hole in the bottom. It will have the hardware like this when you get it. This hardware has rubber to keep that from sliding. This hardware is designed to shim it down from a 2-inch down to whatever size dress belt you're wearing, as well as adjust angle a little bit. If you're going to wear it ambidextrous or left-handed, you don't really need to turn it around. They're fine this direction. If you're going to wear it inside the pant, you will want to turn it around and have the rubber on the outside. The rubberized washer will go between this or between the strap. The screw will go into the last item in, tighten them down. You can also slide that up and down to adjust cant on the gun. I'm going to show you the next thing about the pads. These pads are denim on one side, a soft binding edge. We have soft side Velcro in this section. It has a self-adhesive Velcro strip that will come with it. You'll peel that off. You'll want to position that on the back of your holster across thus. When you get that positioned on there, you will take your handgun of choice, set it in, take the soft side of the Velcro and line it up with what you want protected from the muzzle to the other end. Just pad that down on there. And now you have a pad that is breathable, yet stiff and firm, protecting you from the side of the gun and the sweat. If you find that this is going to give you a better grip in this direction, if you find that the grip is rubbing on you, some of the rougher guns out there will be that problem. You can also put this on the other direction where you're protecting the muzzle, but a lot more of the grip is protected from the body also. On a small gun, you will get complete coverage of the whole gun going upside down that way. It's going to require you to take a little bit more time to get to your grip that direction, but some people still like to wear it that way. So that is a pretty easy interchangeable back and forth. You can take all this stuff off of it and come right back to this for an outside the pant holster. You can wear it inside, you can wear it outside. The new one that we're bringing on right now, we have the new prototype for the mouse guns. We have little 380s that are coming into interchangeability. The 380 Kel-Tec, the new 32s will fit in there, snap in nice. You have the adjustment on the tension there. The little 380 car, again, drops in. You'll notice the ride on that is right at the top of the belt line, or the bottom of the belt is where the bottom muzzle of these little guns are going to ride. This will hold the LCP as well. We're looking at some of the other guns that are on the market right now for the Taurus. Most of the polymer frame 380s are going to fit in this if they have the rounded trigger guard at all. Give you an idea on this large one, on the ride height on that. Glock 19 is a very popular pistol out there. When you put that on the belt line, those are folded in. That's going to ride fairly high. You can adjust a forward cant. Let me give you a real quick on and off with this. You want to come in under the gun, through one belt loop, back out, and cinch that up. As you can see, that is very tight to the body. It's very secure. Sets high ride. I have this set for a little bit of forward cant, not a lot. And the presentation is very smooth. Reholster is very easy. It stays open. When this goes inside the pants, the Kydex is still going to hold it in an open position. Okay, a little bit about these pads. They were designed, a lot of complaints in the hot country. The body heat being trapped in on these big pads. The breathability. This lets the body heat escape. It lets the moisture escape. It'll wick back and through, yet it has body to it. And it's going to hold up. We have a stiffener down the center that's going to hold that up in the positions that it needs to be extra stiff. It has body in the places where it needs semi-stiffness. It works really nice inside, pads it up nice. When you take one of these holsters out and it tips over, it's not going to fall out like it does with some of the bi-material type holsters, because you're starting with a solid holster and then adding the pad to it. Now if you look down here, you'll see the other nice thing about these is they are tuckable with the leather straps or with the metal spring clips you can add to them. You see where I have the keys on the leather strap here? Inside there is a car. Very easy to get to, very easy to return. If you choose to tuck your shirt in around that, you can do it. You wear a shirt on the outside, you would definitely want one size bigger than this. But that is going to be enough that you're going to be able to cover and go through your daily business just like that. As I was mentioning, when you take these out, and if that hangs upside down, you're not losing it. I challenge you to do that with your bi-material holsters that are on the market today, to put your gun in and do this and still be able to wear it, take it out and do that every day with the different guns that you're doing. The rubber in here keeps these from sliding up and down. We'll position, you can shrink that for a skinny belt out to take it clear out for a 2-inch belt. You'll remove this screw, and if you're using the metal clip or the leather strap, you'll want to just remove the screw, put it on top of the washer and lock it back down. If you have a problem with these wiggling, you can always go to the hardware store and pick up an aluminum binder post and another screw and put in the second set of holes there to hold that so that it doesn't wiggle. For me, I don't find it to be a problem. When these are put on, it puts the snaps up high. It is fairly into the finger area, but it hides well. You'll notice also where these snaps come into position and tied on, they're tuckable. You can tuck your shirt down in that far. Same with the metal spring clips. Where the clips are on, the washer gives you a little bit of spacer, keeps it from sliding, and you can tuck your shirt down into it on either end there. Another cool trick that you can do with these, if you don't like the really wide set and you want to narrow that up, is you can remove this screw, which came out of right here. This hardware set will have the rubber inside the holster. The thread cert will be behind the holster, and this will go down and hold it in. If you pull this screw out, hold it all together, put that down through there and seat that, you can have one mounted here and one mounted here, and that gives you a little closer set on the mount up. A lot of people will take this spring off the back and put it in right here. That's going to put the top of your belt line there, and it's easier to get on if they're closer together. You'll get less rock if the wider spread you have. So with the leather straps or the others, either one, you can use either mounting point out here or in there. The screws are color coded to match the bag, so you know that the small pistol sheath will be in blue, the large will be in green, the small pistol sheath will be in yellow, and will be brown on the little 380s.